Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Bill's estate, Poppy told Bill that everything had changed for her overnight, and she confessed that she still couldn't believe her new life. "It's like I walked into a dream," Poppy said with a smile. Poppy admitted that a part of her wished she had come forward sooner. The couple was participating a kiss when the frontal door suddenly opened. Shocked by what she saw, Katie explained that Alfred, the guard, had let her onto the property. Katie apologized for not having called first. Bill saluted his ex-wife with a smile. In turn, Katie reflected that she would heard that congratulations were in order. Bill proudly placarded that he was Luna's father. Katie asked why Poppy had waited so long to tell Bill the verity. Bill answered on Poppy's behalf and started that Poppy had been hysterical. Asked what Poppy could conceivably have been hysterical of, Bill replied, "Her love for me." Katie was taken suddenly that Bill and Poppy were using the L word. Katie assured Bill and Poppy that she wasn't judging their passions. Katie also asked about the abruptness of Poppy and Luna moving into Bill's home. Bill claimed that he'd planned to tell Katie about the changes to his living arrangements. When Katie claimed that it was none of her business, Bill corrected her and said that it was her business because the change affected their son, Will. Bill suggested that they come up with a plan to explain everything to him. Poppy spoke up to say that Luna looked forward to meeting her family. In the administrative office at Forrester Creations, Steffi said that she was significantly concerned that Hope had been spending so important time with Finn. Brooke refocused out that Hope and Finn were musketeers and that musketeers spent time together. Steffi reviled against Hope for having zero common sense. As Steffi vented, Brooke tuned out and flashed back how Hope had participated her belief that Steffi did not appreciate Finn. "I need your son to keep her passions to herself," Steffi snapped as Brooke returned to the present. Brooke fooled that Steffi was going too far by banning people from befriending Finn. Steffi clarified that she took no issue with Brooke wanting to be Finn's friend. Hope, still, was a different story. "I do not want her anywhere near Finn," Steffi said forcefully. Brooke was not sure what she'd say to Hope. "Can you just try to talk some sense into Hope?" "That is all I am asking," Steffi said in frustration. Brooke again aloud. Back to her discussion with Hope about Hope's passions for Finn. "I'm trying, Steffi. Believe me," Brooke said still to herself. At the cabin, Hope thanked Finn for dropping by the cabin to check on Beth, who hadn't been feeling well. Beth's fever had since broken, and she was well on her way to recovery. Finn told Hope that she should no way vacillate to reach out to him about similar effects. Hope smiled and vocally told Finn that she appreciated him. She looked longingly at him and called him a phenomenon worker. Hope asked how she could repay Finn for his kindness. Finn politely told Hope that she didn't owe him anything. Hope wrapped her arms around Finn and pulled him in for a clinch. As the embrace dallied, a curious expression washed over Finn's face. Hope ultimately pulled down, and Finn left with neither him nor Hope saying another word. Latterly, Hope smiled as she allowed. Back to her grasp with Finn. She was roused back to reality when a knock sounded on the door. Hope opened the door and saw Finn, who explained that he'd returned because he'd forgotten his phone. After Finn recaptured his phone, Hope nervously told Finn that she wanted to tell him about commodity she would felt for a while. Hope told Finn that he'd had a big impact on her life. "I suppose I understand you, and I feel like you understand me, too," Hope said. Hope continued, saying that Finn had shown her how a man should be. To Hope, that meant being pious, forthright, married, caring, compassionate, and loving. Hope inched ever near to Finn, and, her voice just above a tail, told Finn that she couldn't stop allowing and featuring about him. Her face nearly pressing against his, Hope prayed Finn to tell her that he felt the same way. Finn said nothing and rather leaned forward and kissed Hope. They kissed passionately before Hope ripped open Finn's shirt. Suddenly, and out of breath, Hope sat up snappily on the lounge. She let out a deep exhale as she put her hand over her heart. "What am I doing?" she asked herself. She also reminded herself that Finn was Steffi's hubby. At Bill's house, Liam was smiling, astonished that he'd a new half-family. He readily ate Luna to his family. Liam, who had had a feeling that the news was why Bill had summoned him, said Bill eventually got to find out how good it was to be a girl pater. Liam looked forward to spoiling his new half-family. Luna stated that it was further than she could have ever wished for, and Poppy assumed it had taken Liam off guard. Liam replied that he would learn to anticipate the unanticipated from Bill. Bill fitted that he was full of surprises, but Luna was the stylish surprise he would ever gotten. Liam noted the big, dumb smile on Bill's face. Liam said one generally had to drag effects out of Bill, but he wouldn't shut up about Poppy. Poppy replied that the feeling was collective, and she loved Bill more because of their child together. Hugging Poppy, Bill blazoned that he would ask Poppy and Luna to move in with him. Poppy called Bill generous, and Liam said it was because Bill was generous when he was happy. Latterly, Poppy and Luna were alone because Liam and Bill had gone to work. Poppy converted Luna not to do the same thing on such a happy day for them. Poppy murmured that Bill had the most inconceivable son in the world, and she hoped the new life was all Luna wanted it to be. Luna said she would just wanted to know her father, but the rest had been icing on the cutlet. Poppy replied that Luna was getting what she merited, and Poppy marveled that life could not be better because they were living in the Spencer estate. A door slammed, and they saw Katie in the house. Katie assumed the news had gone over well. Poppy asked if Bill had called Katie, but Katie explained that she would heard while with R.J. before. Katie complimented Luna. Luna said her questions had eventually been answered, and she could not stay to get to know Bill. Katie asked if she would heard rightly that they were living there. Poppy explained that Bill had not wanted to lose any further time being family after all the time they'd lost formerly. Poppy and Luna beamed about Liam, who'd given them his blessing. Poppy hoped Katie would, too. Hope stated that Finn was an amazing man, and Brooke agreed that he was extraordinary. Hope did not suppose he should have to feel bad for having an open heart. She said Finn's passions for Sheila did not lessen his commitment to Steffi, and Hope did not suppose he should have to constantly justify himself to that. Interposing, Brooke asked where Hope was going with all of it. Hope replied that Steffi did not appreciate what she had with Finn. Brooke said that, despite the conflict between Hope and Steffi and Finn were married, and Steffi was Ridge's son. Hope said she was apprehensive of it. Brooke wondered if Hope really was apprehensive. Brooke asked Hope to be honest with herself. "Are you having passions for Steffi's hubby?" Brooke asked.